You didn't say go. Am I live now? Perfect. Welcome everyone, friends, family, other people in between to our special Chowdown this month, the Equinox version. This month we're celebrating the Earth, Wind, and Fire song. Do you remember? I don't know if that's what the title is of the song, but that is a lyric in the song. And I'm pretty sure if you Google it, that song will come up. We are 2 days away from the 21st of September. And Chowdown is so excited to have all of our diehard Chowie Ds in the audience. Throw a quick thumbs up in the chat if you're a Chowie D. Throw a quick a smiley face in the chat if you're an Anna Lieber. And oh, Tim, is there? We're getting reports of an echo, perhaps. Just make sure that that's straightened out. I'm going to keep plugging away, though, and I'm going to introduce our very special, wonderful guests. This month, we have all the way from the great windy city of Chicago. You know them as people that you find sexually attractive, but you're not ready to tell them that yet. Please give a warm welcome to our friends and lovers, and they were roommates, everybody. Woo! My video is gone. Wow. It's better when you
We open up on a high school gymnasium.
The lights are dim. It's early in the morning, and no one's at school yet.
We see the eyes of someone who looks really pretty, maybe peering through the door. No, it's not.
Marcy! What? Marcy!
Is that you?
Yeah.
Becca, stop. Becca, is that
Look,
you?
Marcy, shut up.
Oh my God, stop. Why are you
shut
here?
The hell up, girl. You look good. You look good for 6:30.
Stop. You look good. I've been up for like 3 hours.
What? Were you doing your lashes again?
I was. It takes 2.5 hours to do my lashes. And then the other half hour, I was masturbating. So,
girl, you're good at that. I admire you.
Girl, what are you doing here? Why are you here so early?
I just like to do some reps in the gym before class.
Stop. That's why you're so fit all the time.
Yeah, my Kegels really do it for me.
Oh my God, girl. Like, you're going to try out for the track team this year, aren't you?
Girl, you know it. My legs are long and supple. That's exactly what Mr. Krakowski told me, and I'm going to take it all the way to the state finish line.
Girl, you're the fastest person I know. Fastest in like all elements, not just running. Like you do things quickly and I'm impressed.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I heard you were going to donate some hair after school. Is that real? Like, are you going to cut your hair?
Oh my God, this is really private. I can't believe that you knew that. I was like really keeping that a secret and I can't.
Oh, everyone knows.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's like the talk of the school that you're going to cut at least 8 inches off and donate it to Locks of Love, but the shape wouldn't really go well with your jawline. I'm sorry, I'm just the messenger.
That's what I've been worried about. I don't think it's going to look good. Like if I cut my hair here, is it a bowl or is it like not yet a bowl? It's too confusing for me. There's a lot of shapes on my head. I was told that I have a bowling ball head. And I don't.
Oh, that's so true.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry again. I'm just the messenger.
Becca, I think I'm going to do it though, because I don't like my hair. Like I want it like a totally new head. Like, should I just get a wig instead?
You think you're still going to do it?
I think I am because I don't like see how like it's this color. Like I don't like that. And see how it's this length. I don't like that either. I think I'm just going to chop it all off and like start afresh.
Yeah. I mean, right now you're kind of working with like a rat's nest brown and then a rat's nest length. So
look,
I could come with you and like at least guide the stylist. I don't know if that's something you're looking for, but no, I am in your friend group periphery, so maybe that would be appropriate for me.
We were friends in like first grade, and then we had like 5 years where we didn't talk, and then there was like we kind of got back together, and then I haven't talked to you again. I would say that we're friends, you know, like I think that you should come with me because I don't want to go alone.
That was a good recap of our relationship. Yeah. Let's do it, Marcy. I'll meet you at the school at 3 p.m. sharp.
Okay, great. Can't wait.
To the high school's golf practice course.
Go.
Yeah, I get that I'm Chad Bullington. I get that my family's the richest family in town, but there are things that I have to go through as a straight white rich man who plays golf and who's hung. I don't get that.
Chad, have you ever tried talking about all these problems with a therapist?
Yeah, and my therapist said that I sound like a D-bag.
Really? That's
do. Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, what you should do is keep ruthlessly striving for success, no matter who gets in your way, no matter how much money you have to spend, and how many girls you have to boink. You know what I mean?
That's what Thank you. Thanks, man. That's what I thought. It's just hard.
Hey, Chad, listen to me. You're a golf star.
I know.
It's going to take you far. You're sexy, Chad.
What's your favorite part about me?
You want me to list what I like about your body, Chad?
Just 8 things.
Just 8 things that I really like about your body and just your body? Or can I include things about your personality?
No personality, just physical.
Okay.
You know I'm a surface level, man.
Well, for starters, Chad, you have a great smile. And I'm not getting about the emotion behind your eyes when you do. It's just that your teeth are perfectly straight and white. And I like that.
Thanks. I'm all about good eyes and teeth.
You know. Hey, Chad?
Yeah?
I love that you're all about boosting confidence in our male friend group. Could you kind of like... It feels stupid to say.
No, say it. If you don't, I'm going to throw myself off a bridge.
No, Chad, don't do that. You're my best friend.
Well, then tell me what you were going to say.
I was going to say, can you help me be as cool and confident as you?
Yeah, first things first. Take my golf racket.
Okay.
End of list. Now you're cool.
Whoa.
Cut to the teacher's lounge. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sam, you're never going to guess what just happened.
Oh no, did you accidentally run over a student again?
Yes.
No, come on!
It's the second time this year.
I can't keep covering your classes. It's getting really bad. I'm an art teacher. I'm not qualified to teach algebra.
I know. I'm sorry.
Whoa, why is your shirt off? Sorry, I'll leave.
Mrs. Flabbergannon is really on her meds.
Sorry.
Look, I can't stop hitting kids with my car. It's a disease. What do I do? How do I fix this? Do I need to?
First things first, I think you should get a different job. I think being around students when you have a problem hitting students with your car is a problem.
So you're saying I should not be around kids?
Yeah, service. Whoa! Why aren't you wearing any pants? Oh my God! Sorry, I'll leave.
I'm the one that's hitting kids. Like,
wait, was that your janitor?
Yeah,
that's my janitor.
That's your personal janitor?
Yeah. And he's your personal janitor too?
I have her at my house doing my janitorial duties.
Oh, he just follows me around because I'm constantly dripping in trash.
Look, I told her that I can't have anybody else be hired. That she can't be hired by anybody else. That it's an exclusive contract with me. So this This is clearly more important than me hitting kids.
Great. Well, how about you go hit him with your car if you're that mad?
Cut to the school talent show. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the school talent show. We are at intermission. So to fill the space, we're going to have Donnie, who didn't quite make the cut for the actual talent show, but still really wants to be involved, sing a song for you all. Ready, Donnie? Take it away. Get up here.
Sorry, folks. Donnie has left the building.
Louder! We can't hear you!
Boo! Get Donnie back!
We want Donnie back!
We want Donnie!
Donnie fingered me in the bathroom earlier.
Whoa!
Cut to after school in the foyer.
Hey, folks. Sorry for all of that confusion. I did some research, and we have just found out that Donnie has passed away. He was hit by a car by one of the teachers at the school. I'm so sorry to cut the event short, but his body is split in two, not like a hot dog bun, but like a hamburger. So it's the short side. He's in the parking lot. It looks bad. Just know that he went through a lot of pain.
Wait, which
safe
teacher?
Trip home.
Wait, do we have any answers?
No, this could have been anyone.
Really? What? Okay. I guess since I'm the only one left in the teacher's lounge, I'll go give my condolences to Donnie's family.
Just know that.
Cut to the parking lot.
Hey girl, ready for this appointment?
So ready. I can't wait. Look, here's the thing. If I get my hair cut off, should I get my hair cut everywhere? Like,
why not?
Legs, arms, butthole? Might as well try it, right?
Yeah, so that's called a full Brazilian. But we can just ask for a body Brazilian, if that sounds good to you.
Oh my God, so you've done it. Can you just do it on me instead so I don't have to pay the money? Like, right here.
You want me to set up a home Brazilian wax studio here outside the gym in the parking lot?
I mean, like...
Perfect, I have all my supplies. Okay. So I'm going to need to get ready. Oh my gosh, perfect.
Okay.
Now I'm going to need you to lie down and prepare your mind and body for a lot of pain, okay?
Okay.
Great. So we're going to start with the neck because I see that you have a lot of growth here, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and perfect. It's that gay male stylist I ordered on Pinterest.
Oh my God. That's so fun.
Come here, Julio. He's here to help me. So he's been through schooling on this.
Oh.
I can't say I have the same amount of training, but Julio does. So you're in safe hands.
Okay, great. I just want I want no hair on my body.
Okay. All you need is a razor. That's it. I am a dry shaper.
Cut back to the golf course. My best friend is late again. Never really cares to tell me if he really. Oh, Chad.
Oh my gosh.
I was worried you weren't going to show up.
I got lost.
You got lost on this giant, wide open green?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
sounds like you, Chad. Always messing up.
I'm so.
So,
Did you hear about that kid who got run over this morning?
yeah, that's tragic. It's really sad.
Yeah, apparently he got split in half like a hot dog, not a hamburger.
I heard it was like a hamburger, not a hot dog.
I guess my information is stupid.
The short way, So, happy to have you here.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, please, anything.
I think I'm addicted to caffeine pills.
What? Chad, stop!
Cut to back in the gym where they're having a assembly for everybody in the school about Donnie's death.
That's tragic. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah. Oh my God, I know.
Hamburger style. Ugh, what a way to go. I'd rather drown.
It's so sad. Like, he was really cute, and I'm sad that he's dead.
Here comes the ambulance, finally.
I bet he's coming to
pick him up. It's been 7 hours.
I can't believe he's been out there for 7 hours. And
yeah, just baking in the sun. Like an egg on the hood of a black car. Ugh.
Are you sad?
No, I don't even go here. I heard there was high C in the cafeteria.
Cut back to the two teachers in the teacher's lounge.
My God, what are we going to do?
It's fine. Honestly, that kid's a D-bag.
Really, though?
Yes, he is actually a D-bag.
Okay, well, I think his parents are still going to be upset and probably want to sue me. Like, I think
I'll deal with Pam.
You know his mom?
I know her very well.
Cut to him and Pam.
She's my poker dealer.
Cut to him and Pam. What? What did you say about my son?
I said, 1, he got hit by a car today. 2, I'm looking for a fresh deck of cards right now, Pam. I'll give you $50 right now. I need it.
Wait. I know. My poker brain is buzzing, but I need to take care of business first. Who hit my son with the car?
Business is about transactions. If you want to do business first, business is giving me that fresh card for some bills.
Fine. Here are the cards you ordered.
What?
Here are the cards you ordered.
Thanks.
Yeah, come and get them. Now, what did you say about my son?
I said your son got split in half like a hamburger.
Which way? Hot dog or hamburger?
Cut back to the school, back to the teacher's lounge. Okay, so you settled it?
Yeah.
Why do you have a umbrella?
Because it's April 25th.
Janitorial service. Whoa! You guys look like some suspicious characters. I guess I'll leave.
Thank goodness she left. I have an umbrella because it's rainy season.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And scene.
Yes. Excellent. Very well done. That was fantastic. Undo your videos, Chowdown. Come on out here, and everyone a quick round of applause for And They Were Roommates. Thank you guys so much for joining us. So we shout out to And They Were Roommates for doing a really awesome virtual show in the comfort of their shared apartment. That was awesome. So but you'll be seeing more of them later. But for right now, we are Chowdown. And joining us this evening, you may not have seen them on a Chowdown show before, but we have two very special guests with us this evening. We have Marcos and Dan. Everyone give it up for Marcos and Dan. Yeah. Marcos, Dan, thank you guys for spending your Saturday evening with us. Love you both. Love playing with you guys. So let's have some fun. I need a suggestion of, how about a suggestion of a place that you would like to vacation to? If folks can put in the chat a place they would like to take a vacation to, we will use that as our first inspiring a scene about something. So we'll have a monologist, one of us will tell a story, and then that will inspire a scene of improv. So I guess while we're doing some time fill here really quick, Marcos and Dan, can you tell the folks at home a little bit about yourself, like a minute to 30 seconds, introduction to who you are? Dan, D starts first in the alphabet before M. So Dan, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, first and foremost, I'm a Leo.
That's very important.
Yes, it's extremely important.
Critical.
Been doing improv for, I don't know, 6-7 years now. Originally during Comedy Sports, but then at Teehees, and then also part of a group called Cliffhanger. Always a big fan of Chowdown, so it's very exciting to be a part of a Chowdown show. I didn't screw this up. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Marcos, can you give us a quick intro about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Marcos. I'm a Scorpio. I was also born in the year of the horse.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing improv for a few years at Teehees also. And yeah, super excited to be in the Chowdown show. So.
Nice. Well, welcome again. Thank you both. I'm just going to scroll through the chat real quick. We have from Jason Amamian, Caffeine Pill Store. I'm assuming no one has a story about that because no one except Jason has a story about that. I see Amsterdam, Canada, New Zealand, Colorado, San Diego Zoo. Any of these spark a story from anyone on the cast here?
Be clear, we're not using caffeine pill shop.
We can. I would have been surprised had there been someone.
We would have let you go without admitting that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take zoo.
Yeah, go for it, Jill.
I'm going to take zoo. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin, and we have a free zoo there called the Henry Vilas Zoo. And it's nice because it's free, but you do have to pay for certain things. And one of the things that if it was something special that when our parents would take my sister and us there, me there, we would get these plastic animals that would mold while you watched. So you put some money in the machine and this big, huge, like metal contraption would come down and you could kind of see the outline of whatever the animal it was. Maybe an elephant, maybe a crocodile, maybe a penguin. There were no koalas because koalas don't live in Wisconsin. So you would have, and you could smell, like it was cool because you could smell like the wax as it was melting into the little form. And then when it was all done, it would come out of this little chute and you'd have to be really careful with it because it was still warm. It's as if it was made just for you. Although everybody had one that was there, not everybody, but the people whose parents loved them that day would get one. And it would always sit on the shelf in your room and you'd always look at it and remember that you got that from the zoo that one day. But you go back again and you think you're going to get another one. But that might be the day your parents said, no, we did it once. We're not doing it again. That thing was a piece of shit.
Perfect. Thank you, Jill.
You're welcome.
You good sir, welcome to the Nevada, Iowa Free Zoo. We got horses. We've got wild dogs. We've got guys named Jason just hanging out.
Hey, what's up?
Caffeine pills. Welcome.
Is that a house cat? Is that a house cat?
Yes, this right here is a very rare, all the way from Madrid, Iowa, a Madrid calico cat.
Madrid's in a different congressional district. That's huge.
That's right. This is the best free zoo in Iowa. We're so glad to have you here. You're the only guest today, so if you need anything, just ask old Tommy here, and I'm happy to make myself available.
Well, I know this is a bit of a stretch, so just trust me. I'll pump the brakes a little bit. I was really hoping to maybe see a possum or a raccoon. I don't know if you guys take requests. I don't know. But
you are in luck. You are in luck, my friend. Due to the rampancy of and the inability of our custodial staff to take care of the trash, we have an abundance of possums and raccoons. I recommend checking the bathrooms first. That's where they like to congregate.
Oh, you do traditional bathroom type display. It's their home habitat. It's where they're most comfortable. So
exactly right. You're exactly right. And here we have one of our free-range sentient flowers. They have developed the ability to uproot their roots from the ground and walk about the park.
Humanity has betrayed its connection to the earth.
Oh, wow. It sounds really angry.
Yeah, they have a gruff exterior, but inside they are full of joy and play. But relax.
Whoa! Wait, it's getting okay. All right, just let me. I've got this wrapper here that I need to get rid of. Let me just throw that on the ground real quick, and let me get my camera out. All right, sentient. Say, I don't know. Do they say cheese? Is that a thing in the flower world? What do you say? Petal?
Flower, what do you say?
We say mass extinction on a level never seen before.
Okay, say mass extinction on a level never seen before. Okay, good. Oh, wow.
That'll be $40.
It's the free zoo. Can you at least say?
Well, it's free to come in. But if you're going to take pictures of my sentient flowers, it's going to cost a little bit of change up front.
All right. Well, I will give you $40, but I am going to empty all my old lawnmower oil on the ground before I leave.
Yeah, absolutely. We wouldn't have it any other way. Please discard all hazardous waste outside in the parking lot directly into the city sewers.
Revenge will be swift.
Getting rid of the oil.
Okay, here, let me. Oh boy, that's a lot this season.
Hey!
What?
I need oil. What? You're just gonna throw that in the? You're just gonna throw that into the parking lot?
Yeah, I mean, I've used it already. It's all full of contaminants. I mean, you want to have some?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a sign here that says I buy oil. So.
Hey Bryson, you can't get all this oil. Me. I want some.
Okay, all right.
Listen, Peter. I use oil for my art. I'm making animal oil puddles in the parking lot. What do you use it for? You're gonna drive a car.
You know what I'm gonna use it for? I'm gonna open up an oil pill store. All right. Yeah, and I'm gonna put them into little tiny capsules, vegan capsules. I'm gonna feed it to people.
That's just unhealthy. I'm over here. I made a raccoon over here. There's another raccoon, a baby raccoon.
Oh, you got raccoons. I haven't seen a raccoon yet. What do you got over there?
I've made an omega oil. I've made cholesterol oil. I made a lubricant oil, which I've heard some people are going to use for their tennis rackets.
All right.
Listen, I got cholesterol. I got an ostrich made out of cholesterol oil. I got a baby possum made out of motor oil. You know, I'm making. This is like if you know. They charge $40 a picture in there. This is even better. This is even better. $30.
Why don't we, as neighbors, put our heads together and create something? You've got the oil. You've got art abilities. Bryson. You know when you name a kid Bryson, immediately an artist.
I once knew a Bryson. Do you know who he turned into be?
No, what?
Pablo Picasso. True story.
Pablo Picasso.
I'm trying to become Pablo.
Yeah.
You are?
You probably have to transition to Bryson first and then go to Pablo. But
That's in art school, it's the Bryson and then Pablo.
Yeah, and then the Picasso. Yeah.
Edit, tag out Marcos and Dan. Oh, what do you think of them putting the interstate right next to the zoo?
Well, at first I was really worried, but I figured I'm just lucky to be living here in Wisconsin as a koala.
Yeah, it's pretty lucky that we got taken away from our natural habitat and placed into this very cold, mostly Republican state.
Home isn't never a place you'll never return.
Oh, Mother Earth, you're so funny.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is nice about being next to the interstate is because, like, you know, we could pretend like if we were able to drive, I'd like to look at the cars that are going by, and if I could afford one or drive, I would choose. I look at the ones I would choose if I was able to drive.
Let me show you something real quick.
Junk.
Oh, Samuel.
That's right.
You got a Forerunner?
Yes, so technically. Yes, it's like a good size between a Highlander and a smaller SUV. Yeah, I think it'll fit me and the rest of the family inside. So, everyone says that koalas can't drive, and I'm here to prove them wrong.
Mother Earth will be so proud.
No.
Yeah, she'll be okay with it. Listen, hop on up. Take this baby for a spin.
I got a little kangaroo in my genetics. My mom was a koala and my dad was a kangaroo.
Oh, that explains why you look like an abomination. All right. Okay, buckle your seatbelt.
These plastics will poison me for thousands of years.
It rides pretty smooth, right?
What is the carrying capacity? How much can this little fucker tow?
about 3,000 pounds, I think. At least that's what the guy at Ramsey, Subaru, and Toyota said.
Was that an add-on? Did you have to pay extra for that?
Yeah, it was. It was pretty expensive, but I've been stealing out of the little machines that make model koalas and possums.
The cost to your soul.
Wait, Mother Earth just said something. What?
The cost to your soul is endless.
Hold on, Mother Earth. Do you have something you would like to say to me?
Yep. Tag everyone out. Witness. Humanity's stain. Brought forth by greed. The ego. Death of the real. An endless desert of commodification. We offer nothing, take everything. The world burns. before you a comedy show.
Boy, it is so nice on this beach. Oh, it's where I deprogram, you know? I spend 80 hours a week as a trauma surgeon.
Oh my, yes.
It's just nice. I'm just glad that I can enjoy nature in my own way. You know, maybe I work too much. I'm sorry. If I haven't told you this before, I really appreciate your friendship, and I probably work too much, but we should do this more often.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm always saying there's too many people. Stop working so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like
that pretty much violates every oath I took in medical school.
But I mean,
save people, but what if by not saving so many people, I'm really saving more people?
Right? That's what I mean. You know, in my philosophy class, you know, we've been talking a lot about how maybe the right thing is what seems like the wrong thing.
Hey, you guys over there by that pulley arm. There's a runaway trolley. It's going to hit this person. You got to choose, either pull the arm and it'll hit a different group of people, or don't pull the arm. It'll hit that guy.
What?
What's the guy like?
Which guy?
Well, the guy we're going to kill. I mean, is he like nice to his family?
Well, look, if you don't pull the arm, the guy tied up there, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Well, but how nice?
He volunteers a lot. He donates to charity a lot. He works with kids. He's actually about to have a kid. Look, the trolley's coming faster.
Oh, but he's about to have a kid, though. We were just talking about that. Is that the real problem? Maybe this should be a 1-for-1 deal.
Well, look, the other group of people, they're also all good people.
Are they having kids? How many people are there right there?
I mean, some of them, maybe. It's a group of 5. They were out getting brunch.
Oh, they're getting brunch. They're those kind of people, though. Brunchy people or gossipy people. They probably talk behind each other's backs.
And
but they're good looking, though.
They're great. They're really beautiful people. The world would be uglier without them.
Ooh,
doesn't that mean they're going to have more children? Probably. I mean, they're probably good-looking people.
Look, the trolley's getting really close. You got to make a decision.
But like, how close? I mean, I didn't ask for this, and I'm in the middle of a vacation. I have a very stressful job. Okay. I'm called to make life and death decisions. I specifically set my Outlook email to say I am out of office.
Yeah, me too. I don't appreciate this being just dropped in my lap right now.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. At least I don't have to make a decision.
Fixed itself, really.
Yeah. And so anyway, you want to get
Let's get another story.
Nice. Yeah, let's I don't know, Tim, what do we want the last get to be for a story?
You know, I always like to ask for a suggestion of something you would like to see a show about, since you're here.
Sure. Yeah, let's see, how about that? A suggestion of a thing you'd like to see a show about. Topics include caffeine pills, very overly dramatic Instagram thirst picture taking roommates, not calling anyone out in specific, just throwing that out there. Anything at all, throw it in the chat, and we'll take it for suggestions. For some filler, Tim, how have you been?
Oh, don't ask me, bro.
All right. Nice. Rule of improv, say no.
Say no and leave a weird feeling behind.
I love you.
You're about to have a baby, Paul.
I am.
Why don't we talk about that shiz?
Yeah.
It's scary.
You're not even pregnant.
No. Well, I mean, as far as we know.
Oh my God.
Well, there's a lot I haven't told you, Tim. You've been in Mankato for a while.
You've grown so much.
Yeah. I don't know. Having a kid is weird. It's a strange feeling that that you're like about to bring something into this world that you're going to be not solely, but mostly responsible for. So it's, I don't know.
I'm glad that you have that attitude.
that it's important.
That you have the responsibility.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I think there's, it's not their fault that I'm bringing them into the world. So
No,
I
it's
should be
entirely
someone-
your fault. Everything that's
Exactly.
happening to your wife is your fault.
Yeah. True that. We now we can stop that and let's go to the chat and see what people are. We got caffeine pills from Jason Amamian. That's cool. Pills from Jason Amamian. That's great. That helps. He's a beautiful soul. We got family reunions. We have Horizon. Event Horizon, the physical Horizon, the video game,
The
movie, those roller things you use to de-wrinkle your face,
What?
Instagram influencers.
Mhm.
Are any of these prompting any stories or any thoughts from our cast? Anyone?
I mean, I've got a caffeine pill story.
Let's hear it, Dan.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm gonna take a little bit of first of all, let me
Go ahead and turn your camera on. There you go.
Yeah, sorry. So I've struggled with my weight in the past, and by caffeine pills, I think you can take diet pills into that.
Right.
I once decided that I was going to supplement my weight loss journey, as it were, with caffeine pills.
Oh man.
And I started taking them, and it's one of those things where you have no idea what you're like because you're taking them, like any drug really. But I took them before work, and I worked with it, and I had a morning meeting, and I was just on fire the entire meeting, like just coming up with ideas and like walking around the room and like just like, hey, that's a great idea, let's do that. And then just, people were looking at me strange, I was playing jokes and running around and all that. Got out of the meeting, and I'm just typing up a storm, just being all productivity. I called a bunch of people that I haven't talked to in forever and told them how much I missed them and that I liked them. And then 11:47 a.m. hit, and I completely just shut down. Like I've never felt that bad before in my entire life. It was like all the blood sugar in your body just completely going to zero, and I had zero energy. Long story short, I took them for another 2 to 3 months. No, I immediately went home, threw away the can. So whenever you see those weight loss commercials where they promise like, the fat burners and all of that stuff, it is just caffeine pills that make you act like a jackass for a little while. And I think I gained weight that week, which was another thing because I was just eating more. So that was my caffeine pill story.
Great. Thanks, Dan. Didn't think we'd have one of those, but you showed up for the team, and we appreciate you for it.
Yes.
Would everyone mind taking a seat, and we'll get this meeting started, if you wouldn't mind? We got a few things to go over today. I want to make sure that everyone is clear on the procedure and that we have a clear goal set before we start the program. First, I want to thank everyone for being here. I know that it's kind of early. We're about to get some lunch, hopefully. I think we were ordering some Potbelly, that white mac and cheese. I went ahead and got the bacon for everyone. I don't know where we're at with our diets, but hey, Stan? Stan, you okay, buddy?
No, yep.
Oh, okay.
Hey, boss?
Yeah.
Boss guy? You?
Please call me boss guy.
Boss guy? Because you're the boss.
That's my name.
You're a guy.
That's my name.
And I'm the temp here. And
Yeah, your name is
Get it
Temp.
out, Jen. Jesus.
Yeah.
I want him to call me temp. I'm a real fan of The Office, and I like when people just call each other by like the names, like boss guy, temp.
You're
That
going to
guy
go
over-
really far here if you're a fan of office structures, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm.
So, Temp, what can I do for you?
I just want to say that working here for the past week, we've gotten some of the best food I have ever had. I am hyped. This.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Fire emoji.
I don't know what that means. Is that a young person thing?
It's a young person thing. They're all talking in emojis. It's so annoying.
Just quick for the minutes. Do I write out fire emoji or do I make the fire emojis?
I don't think you want to put
as the secretary. It's something I need to know, Stan.
Boss guy, I scheduled a call with the client in 10 minutes. So if we can just make this meeting as short and efficient as possible, that would be super. If you could just do your job a single time, once a year, maybe even in the next 20 minutes, if you just did your job and just did it marginally okay, I think everyone here would just really, 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 really appreciate it.
You know, if this were any other...
Really go into the minutes too? Because...
Yeah, minutes guy, make sure you get all that. And if this were any kind of office structure other than this, I would not appreciate that kind of language. But since you are call center guy, and that's just how you are, and I know that, I respect that, and I love that about you, and I won't take any of it personally.
That guy is Paul, call center guy?
Yeah, Paul is call center guy. Jill is temp. Marcos is notes guy. And then Stan. Stan, you've been rubbing your face a lot. Are you sure you're okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm just sweating profusely. Hey, listen, I'm noticing a trend here. Am I the only one that doesn't have a descriptive persona? I'm just Stan.
Hey, Stan, if you can hold off on the questions, we got to get going with this. Oh, here comes lunch. Thank you. Finally, Potbelly.
Potbelly.
Oh my God.
Potbelly.
How many carbs are in that? For God's sakes, you get the extra bread?
So, I don't like Potbellies.
Minutes guy, if you stop taking notes, I swear to God.
When it's type about food, when I type about food, it's...
Oh my God, can you start the meeting, boss guy?
God, I respect that so much.
Oh, I hate this place.
Boss guy? You have a descriptive name. I'm just Stan. I don't even know what that means.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Stan, you're pill guy, okay?
Thank you.
Do I write that the intern is crying too? Like, should I put that in parentheses?
Use your tears.
I had a friend in high school, and they got hit by a car.
Oh, no.
And when I separated the buns, it reminded me of the accident.
Well, this is important for the notes. Is it hamburger buns or hot dog buns?
It's like a hoagie bun.
Oh my.
It's like long and it's real hard. It's solid on both sides.
Hey, boss guy, I am moments away from going back to my desk, taking the samurai sword that I have stashed underneath the keyboard and chopping all of your heads off.
You know what? That's it. You're boss guy now. Call guy, you're boss guy now.
Great.
All
right.
Guy.
I'm going to go.
Yes, you're going to go. Stan, you're no longer pill guy. You're a guy that wears way too many layers inside. That's why you're constantly sweating.
Nice. I can do that.
Minutes guy, you're just Marcos now. You have an identity and a name.
Marcos is free! Thank you.
All right, great. This meeting is adjourned. You can all go fuck yourselves.
Awesome. Love the way.
There you go.
Great.
I'm going to go.
I'm going to go do coke in the bathroom.
Wait, you're going to do what?
We've got 5 more minutes. At 11:47.
Yeah, listen, sometimes a session just naturally kind of ends. Okay, so sometimes when you're telling me your deepest, darkest secrets, sometimes 47 minutes might as well be an hour, because maybe I've heard enough. Maybe I've listened to you long enough to get a general sense that maybe we just want to round this one up.
All right. And before we're done, How's my side eye?
I do 20% less smirk on that.
All right. Can you check it from the right side?
Yeah, no, I like that a lot better. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely would always do that from the right side.
From this side, doctor.
Yeah, from this side, that's your best side.
Right.
Listen,
Well,
you've made a ton of progress. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you.
You really helped me this whole time. That's why I thought this would be my last one, and you'd let me go early, and you'd say, you know what, the therapy is working, and you become a stronger person just from showing people my emotions with my face.
Yes, you're getting much better at your face. Let's not be too quick to say that sessions are over. Okay, you have a very generous insurance plan.
Doctor, wait, what?
No, nothing. I said that you're making a lot of progress, but you have a long way to go. Very long.
Hey, Jill, it's me, the angel on your shoulder.
Oh, hi, Angel. You're gonna don't you get in my way. I'm not gonna tell him that I lost my job and that I have no way to pay for these future strength therapy sessions.
I'm just gonna write some notes here. I'm gonna go back to the back and run your insurance again.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a Cadillac plan. Okay, I'll be back.
Before you go though, watch this. What about the over the glasses look, huh, doctor?
I'm helping that motion. I love it. We should talk more about that next session. But let me go get your bill, and I will be right back.
Marcos is red tip to toe.
Hey.
I am your demon, Jill.
I know. I was waiting for you to show up. This asshole somewhere over here flies around. It all depends on where you see. But you.
Too much talking, him.
I'm going to follow what you say. What's
right
the
here?
best?
I can literally hear you guys talking about me. And honestly, I have to live in your head too, Jill. Okay? And it's not so great.
Just because she gave me the big room doesn't mean that you have to complain so much. So much talking from you. Ooh. Jill.
Demon Bryson, what?
You should tell him about the child you ran over.
Hold on. What?
You were asleep. I was in a 4Runner. I didn't realize how high it sat.
He was tired. She let me drive.
I didn't take my caffeine pills, and you know what happens when I don't take my caffeine pills.
Do you know what my boss is going to say to me when he finds out that the person that I'm guardian angeling ran someone over in their 4Runner?
You mean Mother Nature?
Doctor. You seem to be talking very distinctly here. What is going on? You've mentioned caffeine pills. You've been muddling under your breath about a 4Runner. What is this?
I thought my Amazon Echo was in the room, and I get so used to just having a conversation with her.
Because my 2:30 just canceled, so if we want to run another hour, we can. Again.
Oh yeah. Another hour? I'm sure. Yes. I mean, I just like to talk to people too, and you are so smart, doctor.
Yeah, your insurance doesn't. It allows for multi-hour billing. I mean, your problems allow for multi-hour billing.
You know, Jill, if you want to sleep with him, just do it. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to sit inside your head and let you just ruin your life. If Marcos, the demon here, wants to tell you to do all kinds of evil stuff, fine. Far be it for me to tell you how to live your life. I'm just the good part of your conscience.
I'm strong now.
Doctor,
sorry. I'm strong. I'm talking to you, doctor, right?
Obviously,
I'm strong now. I can speak for myself.
You know, and strong and confident can be very attractive.
Demon, I'm doing it, aren't I?
I like where this is headed.
I'm doing this. All right.
You muddling about demons under your breath is a little less.
Don't worry, Dr. Dan. She's with me.
Oh, Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Scene.
Yay! That was great. Thank you again. Shout out to Marcos and Dan who hopped in and jumped into rehearsals with us just like a couple weeks ago. So thank you guys so much for playing with us. We're gonna end the show with everybody. So everyone at home on your keyboards, hit the space bar a whole bunch for your friends, the very sensual and very roommate-like.
Woo! Woo!
Nice. Tim.
Yes, sir.
So I forgot what we were going to do.
Get those cards out.
So we, Chowdown, gave a gift to Annalie Kelly, who is a huge fan of horoscopes and dream interpretations and the like, thus the theme for the show this month. And this gift is a box of cards that are interpretations of dreams. And so the plan here, it's like, if you've seen it before, scenes from a hat. We're going to pull a card. It's going to inspire a montage of scenes. Anyone can participate. And we'll go through a few of these cards. Now, these cards are very interesting. Paul, would you mind just, after you've got a good shuffle there, reading a card so we can get kind of the flavor of this card? Maybe not the whole thing, but just a little bit so the audience gets an idea.
So drawn off the top of the deck, we have guy running. So this is the being chased dream. Being chased in a dream is a powerful indication you're trying to avoid someone or something in waking life. There's a bunch more exposition in this, but basically what these are interpretations of visual elements in your dreams. So this is the being chased dream.
All right. So to get started, Paul, go ahead and give that deck a fan. And then, Daniel, you're so good at this. Can you pick a card?
You bet. Go ahead and fan it out. It's that one right there. Yeah. No. Where I'm pointing. It's
sorry.
Pointing. Yeah. Right there. That one. Yes. That one.
This one?
Yes. That's what I was pointing at. Thank you.
Okay. So we have the transport. Any mode of travel is likely to convey a message about the way you're making progress in your life. The most significant question is whether or not you're driving or navigating, or if you're just a passenger. The latter scenario suggests you're being passive and might benefit from taking more control. You need to drive your own life forward. The direction and speed of travel will offer further interpretive clues.
I swear to God, I just saw two koala bears. One was driving, one was the passenger. And officer, they just passed me.
Again with the koalas. Where did you see the direction they came with?
They came with directions.
Yeah.
Like a toy car. I it's got to be a toy car, right, officer?
If it did it seem like an RC car?
Oh, stop! Oh no, they're going right there. They're going.
Stop, hey!
I swear to God, I just saw them, officer.
Did it look like an RC car? Do you have any other details? I can't write a report with.
Okay, they were at this point. One was like butt up against the other one. The one who was like actually out of the passenger seat and. Oh my God! No, my God! No!
I saw him too. God damn it! Yeah.
Cut to the squad car in the high speed chase.
Yeah, I'm chasing two koalas. One's very close to the other one.
Maintain distance from the koalas. They are suspected to be armed and dangerous.
There's three of them. I thought there was two, but one of them must have given birth along the way. I need backup.
Don't worry, deputy. Just get me close and I'll just start shooting out of the window blindly into the car.
Listen, I know that's what's in the rule book, but we can't.
Yes, we have been given explicit instructions from the county police department that we are to shoot and not ask any questions.
Right. And you know, that was my training, that was your training. But
there they are.
You know, these fuzzy critters, there's maybe not that many of them. I don't know anything about koalas, but I know that they're scary. They're taunting us.
Here's all you need to know. They eat eucalyptus leaves all day, which puts them into some kind of a fugue state. It's like taking LSD, but times 100.
They got Paul and Marcos.
Whoa!
What are you guys in for?
Drugs.
Caffeine.
Classic.
You guys. You the koalas I've been hearing about.
And we're the famous koalas, the ones you've heard.
You're like celebrities.
Oh, really? You heard about us out on the streets?
Yeah.
Jill is a possum with an eye patch.
And what are you in for, huh, bud?
Well,
Say solicitation.
you know, there's some freak shows out there that like a one-eyed animal to kind of give them a little you-know-whaty.
A blowjob? What? Yeah.
A great offer for a set of knives.
Insurance plan?
Keep guessing.
I ran out at 9.
My mom? Are you my mom?
Well, now that you said it, honey.
Wait, really?
Your dad was a koala, but your mother was a possum.
Dude, you're half possum? Get the fuck out of our squad.
Scene. Let's draw another card. Let's take another look at another card here.
Okay, I have removed the previous card from the deck. I'll give it a quick shuffle, and then I'll do a quick fan, and then someone tell me when to stop fanning.
The gray one with the white thing. Sure, that one.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's see if I can get my camera to there. Deceased people. Oh, great.
Yes.
This will be fun. There's a spiritually minded school of thought that sees dreams of departed loved ones as a genuine sign of the afterlife, a way for the deceased to gently reassure you that they are eternally alive in spirit. Research shows that in 85% of cases, people who have afterlife dreams feel better able to cope with their grief. Regardless of your beliefs, dreaming about a lost loved one can be comforting if they passed away less than 2 years ago. But any longer than that, get fucked. If, however, it's longer than that, then perhaps you're not yet fully processed your grief. Dreaming about the dead could denote they still have a strong influence over you.
2 years. 2 years and 1 day since the day we lost her. I still can't believe it. Remember when we were kids and every time we had a dentist appointment, we would always go to McDonald's after.
Yeah. I she would always joke that she was going to buy us the apple slices, and then we threatened to throw up in the car, and she bought the fries instead.
Yeah, and then you would find like a knife from school and you like threaten the upholstery in the car with it. You're like, I'm going to tear this out. I will tear this out. And then I'll gut my little brother. And then you never would. It was great.
You always took a joke well, so I knew I could, joke.
Yeah, I mean, if it came down to it, I could fight you off.
Maybe not. But
gentlemen, are you ready to get fucked?
Excuse me? I didn't think it'd be so soon. Is it?
Well, it's 2 years and a day.
Oh God, it's been 2 years and a day already. Wow, I guess we have not come to terms with this.
Yeah, I'm not even wearing my swimsuit, so sorry.
Listen, this is hard for everyone.
Oh,
right. Okay.
How do we do this? Do I just take it or what? I mean,
do I like high five?
Some people high five.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Okay.
Like, what would you recommend?
Yeah. We've never done this before.
You're not ready for what I would recommend.
Well, that's pretty presumptuous. Yeah. I mean, how do you know? You don't know me. I mean, maybe I am.
Okay.
Maybe he is.
Okay. All right.
Cut to 2 years ago, and just 2 years ago, not one day, and that lady.
Hey, wow. How you doing? Do you enjoy the burger? I cooked it up fresh.
It was great. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Hey, I'm not feeling great.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's just the burger. You know, I cut it a different way. I cut the burger like a hot dog.
I saw.
Yeah, so it actually will taste better and digest better. The thing is, I got the meat kind of discounted from Aldi. It was in the discount sale rack. I hope.
Sorry, folks. Just want to let you know we are closing Fuddruckers in 5 minutes. So that we can just finish up.
Some heads up would have been cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Bryson.
Hey, Paul, get back to the fucking kitchen. You know when you're scheduled.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay, guys. I'll just catch up with you.
You are sorry for what?
I'm sorry for taking 5 minutes of my menial life and smiling and laughing.
That's what I fucking want. Thank you. Welcome to Fuddruckers.
Wow, that's a real boss guy.
A little later.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot. Like
I'm not the boss. I'm the host.
I think those guys like really hurt me like inside, and I'm feeling like I'm about to maybe die. I don't know.
No, you're
good.
overreacting. You're overreacting.
They were just so angry, and they were so. Oh, who's this?
I just came in because I heard the other guy make a pun. He said catch up with you later, and no one laughed, and I don't even think he caught it. You guys are some Fuddruckers.
But geez, we're paying customers. We just got
This is the weirdest Fuddruckers I've ever been to.
Yeah, all this negative energy is not good for you.
I think it's killing me.
Hey Pam, sorry to bother you.
Oh shit!
Here.
Oh, our Postmates is here, I guess, at the Fuddruckers.
Oh yeah, Fuddruckers food is that bad that you want to order from another place. Wow. Okay.
Is it gone?
The most important. It's good to see you smile again. I haven't seen you smile in so many
minutes.
Years. All right, Paul. I think he's gone. You can come back for a little bit. We can at least say our goodbyes as a family.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're obviously going to see each other. We're obviously all three going to be here for
tomorrow, the next day. Like we'll be back, but
it just seems like an important moment for you, Paul, to say what you need to say to certain people.
I just wanted to say, Karen, that no matter what happens, I'm going to get and give you an Xbox when I make enough money.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You're my little sister. I love you.
Oh, that's so nice.
Come back to the earth, Karen.
What?
Karen, no!
And melting and dying.
No. It's 12:01 a.m.
Let me get my manager. Hey, Tyson.
Hey, what's up?
Tyson, my sister just melted into the Fuddruckers floor. Please help.
Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, that's not the manager's job, but I'll go get the host. I'll be right
Oh my god.
See.
Hey, who the fuck let you out of the bag?
All right, should I get one more weird dream?
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right. I'm going to give a quick...
And then Zoe's down there.
What?
Hiding down there.
What?
I live here.
All right, we have a fight. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Fuck you, Jason.
Just tell me when to stop.
That one.
Stop.
All right.
Last one.
Moving forward. Walking in a dream, like any other form of travel, is a symbol of the discoveries you're making as you move forward in life. It's generally a positive dream because you're relying on your own resources to get where you need to be. The surroundings and any obstacles or diversions you encounter will give you a clue about your progress. If you're walking in mud, there may be a messy situation in your personal life. Walking on glass suggests you're feeling hurt. Being barefoot may indicate a need to be more authentic. Moving on air suggests self-confidence and positivity, though there may be risks involved and possibly a certain amount of bluffing. Climbing suggests challenges to overcome. Walking indicates you're judging the pace of change well, as opposed to running, which may suggest an impatience to reach your goals.
With swim and talk with me. We gotta keep swimming or else we'll die. You know what I'm saying? So we're fish over here. So
Keep, my mom always said, keep the water moving past the gills.
keep them moving through the gills, no matter what. If there's a shadow above you, keep moving. If you're, my uncle got caught by a shadow once. It's fine.
Got caught by a shadow?
Yeah.
What'd they use? Like a red wiggler, or they use a what was his thing? What was his drug of choice, if you know what I mean?
I don't like to talk about it, but it was a foot. It was a toe.
Fucking toe, man. I heard like the body parts are the best. Uh-oh. Heads up. Charlie, heads up.
Oh shit.
Just go over in that like little reef area, and we'll just kind of hide out over there.
You're a larger fish, so
Yo, fishies, come over here. Come over here, fishies. Right in the coral reef. Hey, got it?
Vinny, thank you. Thank you so much, bro.
It's all right.
Hey, Peter! Oh!
I'm telling you, as a crab, I see these sharks all around. They're always messing up. I'm going to tell you, one thing we got to look out for each other is we got to look out for all. Oh, thank God you're back.
Thank God. Oh, my God.
All right. I'm going to create a diversion, okay?
Hey, I'm a big, stupid shark. Any fish want to get eaten by a big, stupid shark?
He's trying to taunt you. Don't fall into it, okay? They love to taunt you, and then when you come out and tell him that his mom's fat, then he eats you, okay?
Y'all fishers are bitches.
You better hope he doesn't say anything about crabs, or else I'm going to go out there and I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
Sorry, Charlie.
Anything about triggerfish? I'm on him. I can't take that anymore.
No, you got to keep it inside. All right.
Your fish moms are whores.
Whoa.
No, fight it.
Your mom's just put all the eggs on the bottom of the seafloor, and then your dad's like jizzed all over them. You don't know who your dad is.
Oh man, is that?
It hurts because it's true.
Oh, that's true.
It is true. That's how all fish
Make fish babies.
other fish.
Oh God, at least crabs have the perfect sense to at least have sex with each other. Your dads are into some weird stuff.
Are you serious? Crabs with my my grabbies. I'm so smart.
Oh, we're doing this now. We're talking about my grabbies after I just steered your fins.
Oh, it's so big. One's little. It's a little crab. I gotta overcompensate because I got a little one. Give me a break.
It's a genetic condition, okay?
And scene.
Great job, everyone.
Oh, beautiful morning, ladies. Beautiful morning from Mall Walking Societies of Kansas. Everyone ready to get their steps in today?
Listen, I can't talk and run at the same time, so we're gonna need to cut the chit chat, okay?
Linda, we're not running, we're walking.
This is running to me. I don't know how to move faster, so stop making fun of me.
Well, I know your legs are shorter, but you're just gonna have to grow into that, okay? Emotionally.
At least I got a fat ass.
That's true, Linda. You got a great ass.
Becky, you got that big ass.
Anyone got any mall items, things they want to buy, or stores they want to pop into on today's walk?
I'm looking to check out Aeropostale.
Is that a fun store?
Aeropostale, yeah, my kids like it. You might have something to grab off those shelves.
Yeah, they got all those ripped jeans that everyone's wearing. They're really nice. They got the good button, and they have the 2 buttons, so if you don't quite fit into them, you can use the other button, and they fit just right.
Oh, yeah? You think the ripped jeans are nice? Huh?
Those were when we were young. Now they're coming back. It's like I always say, what goes around comes around.
Yeah,
You're
Linda,
so
you
right.
coined that phrase.
You're so right, Linda.
That's funny. I always thought the ripped jeans were a little whorish, but maybe that's just me.
Janice! Whorish?
Wow. Someone's projecting.
Listen, you guys ever been to that Yankee Candle?
Oh, many times. Speaking of Liz, what are you doing lagging back there?
Come on, Liz. Hurry the fuck up. You're too slow.
Yeah, come on, Liz.
Keep on, Waits. Go, Liz.
Go, Liz. I mean, she's
Okay.
slow as heck, but at
Yeah.
least she likes a good fat arm.
You know what her husband said to my husband?
What did she say?
They don't have sex no more.
Oh, poor Liz.
Yeah.
It's okay. I haven't had sex since 1989.
Really? Describe that last time in detail, Linda.
It was in a parking lot at a Chico's.
That's enough detail, Linda. I got too sad too fast. Hey, Liz, how's your marriage going lately, huh? You want to talk to us, Liz? You want to gossip?
Come on, Liz. What are you doing?
Well,
Come on, Liz. Dish.
Sorry, Liz. Sorry, Liz. What was that? Say that one more time.
What?
Liz, take off your astronaut helmet for Christ's sake. You look you look ridiculous.
Jesus.
I think I poisoned my husband last night, and he's dead in our bathtub.
Liz, you got to stop doing that.
Liz, you can't do that again.
How many
That
times?
accent is offensive.
I'm out of poison, so I don't think it can happen again, unless we want to start with the poison store while we're walking.
Liz, of course we can. But what did you use this time if you were out of poison?
I went to Shields, and I got some protein powder.
You gave him too much protein. He died of a protein overdose.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. I put in 10 scoops for a cup of milk.
We see the side of it. The side of the can says it's overwhelming.
I will say it's a brand that sticks to its principles.
Nesquik.
Rabbit's hot. I'll say it once, I'll say it
I
twice.
love Nesquik.
I love that rabbit. Love him. Love
He's
that
so
guy.
cute. You just want to touch his fur.
Speaking of cute, you're cute, lately, little
cute.
lady.
Becky, what have you done to yourself? A little
Shut up.
No, I won't shut up.
Okay, so I just got a new box set DVD of these great workouts. They have made my core so strong. Watch, I can make each boob move independently.
No way.
Whoa!
No way.
Auga.
Jason loves it.
Oh my
He
god.
does.
Talk about that, Jason, some more. What a cutie you
Oh
got.
my god.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
mustache.
Tell us about how he likes those big bazungas.
So you guys know Jason's kind of a freak, but ever since I've been able to do this thing with my boobs, he has not been able to keep his hands off me.
No way.
Stop it.
You are kidding me.
You're
I've
bad.
heard he's
That's what you are,
nasty.
Becky. You're bad.
We have vaginal sex 4 times a day.
Both times of the day. What?
Lunch and dinner, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
I do.
I
Okay.
can't believe
I
it.
don't. Can you be more specific?
Liz, you're awfully inquisitive today.
Asking a lot.
I just
Yeah, I
like knowing
gotta say
details of my
something.
friends' lives.
I mean, I don't know. We've been working from home because of COVID, and take a little lunch break, and one thing leads to another.
That added no more details.
I don't think Liz knows what sex is. So maybe you should explain it to her from the beginning, just so she can have a full understanding.
Okay,
So-
luckily I went to the store earlier, Step 1. End of list.
We gotta stop inviting Liz to these mall walks.
Oh, Liz.
For real.
Hey, you old people, put your goddamn masks on. What are you doing?
Hey, don't talk to us like
And-
that.
First Amendment.
I will throw myself off the ledge.
And scene. That's the show.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please throw some space bars and some clap emojis into the chat for our wonderful, sensual, beautiful, hysterical friends. And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Thank you, guys. That was fun.
For having us. We love you all. I miss you.
Miss you a ton. I wish I could see and touch another human being.
You have a wife.
Katie is going to be like, God dang
The
it.
point still stands. I wish I could touch another human being. Hey, she's watching this.
It's the end of the show, folks. Anything you'd like to plug, anything coming up? I know we're all shut down. I don't know what's going on in people's lives, but any last words? What would we like to leave the audience with?
I want to plug the United States election that's happening on November 3rd.
Good plug.
Okay.
Please.
Mail in
Please
those
vote.
ballots. If you show up, wear a mask.
Right on.
What else?
Otherwise, we're all on social media, but we don't have shows to promote.
Yep, that makes sense. I mean, follow them anyway. One day they will all be back and performing. You can see them live on stages, I'm sure, very soon. Hopefully. I think that's it, though. I mean, yeah, there's not much else going on in the world besides all of the terrible things. So remember, if you come to the show hoping for a little levity, I hope we gave you some. If you want to learn more about improv comedy, there's lots of resources online. You can check out Teehee's Comedy Theater, where we do tons of fun stuff, but maybe not right now. Yeah, I don't know. What else? Anything else?
Can't think of anything.
No.
That was very, very fun. Super
Thanks, Dan
nice.
and Marcos,
of
for
Jason,
jumping on.
Zoe,
Yes,
Sorry.
thank you to Marcos and Dan.
Yes. It's fun to play with different people too, and you guys, that was fun.
Thank you for
Fun.
having us. It was great.
Let's just
I-
bring
I
our
too
computers into
also-
bed and I'll fall asleep all together.
Yeah, I long for the touch of another human. It's been a long time for.
You have a wife.
He has a wife.
Yes, I have a wife, and she's watching this too.
Hey, Dan's wife!
I'll be upstairs in a second, honey.
All right.
Love you all.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Dan.
Love everybody. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.